As promised a couple of weeks ago, this is a recap of the 2025 market and looking at what the housing market is going to be in 2026. I'm Jim Hood with Key Realty One in Kentucky, Key Realty in Ohio, and I'm wearing my official Tall Stacks hat from 2003. Yes, I'm that old. But anyway, the dermatologist gave me some cream to deal with abnormal cells on my head, and it kind of looks like I'm getting ready for Halloween. So I thought, let's put the hat on. I'm just grateful that this cream for abnormal cells didn't cause my head to implode. Anyway, let's jump the screen up to a couple of displays. We've been hearing a lot, and I, to an extent, have echoed it, so I'm sort of culpable in this as well, about how the industry was declining in some parts of the country. In greater Cincinnati, no, that's not the case. The Midwest has pretty much been more than holding its own, but there were indications of softening markets and like across the South and up the West Coast, and people were saying, oh, now see, everything's going to come down around our heads again. Well, that is not the case. Let me show you a couple of very key things that is important to see from the Realtor Alliance of Greater Cincinnati market stats for November 2025. I know we're edging into January, so a little bit dated. But here's the thing I want you to see. Median sold price, $320,000 in Greater Cincinnati for the month of November in 2025. That that reflects a 5.1% increase in value. So this is year over year. So what we are seeing in Greater Cincinnati is not a decline. There is not as fast of appreciation as there has been. There are some homes that are still in multiple offers. I've had clients involved with that. I've had home sellers get the benefit of that. But overall, we're still seeing an improving market value-wise. Good time to buy. Still looking ahead for that growth to continue. So I mentioned about the South and Florida. So I pulled up some more information. This is from the Florida Realtors, and guess what state they're from? I know, Florida. I was going to say it, just get it out of my system here. All right, scrolling down, Florida, right here. Florida home sales up, prices leveling in September. So this is going back a couple of months, but here's the thing I want you to see. The amount of sales, and particularly right here, the blue stripe, the statewide median sales price for single family existing homes in September was $410,000, staying the same as it was a year ago. Now, compare that to, home sales are up, prices leveling. Even in some of the soft places in our country, we're not seeing the doom and gloom like a lot of times we've been hearing on the news. So anyway, just want to give you that view. Going into 2025, there was fear. Coming out of 2025, there's optimism. And in looking ahead to 2026, the prognosticators, it's just a neat word, I like to say that, prognosticators, are saying things aren't going to change. The anticipation overall is that the market's just going to continue on as it currently is, not anticipating any great number discounts or lowering of the interest rates, housing supply. Home builders, new construction, are a little bit skeptical, but overall in the general market, things are expected to continue on as they currently are. Now, my view of this is really, 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 really simple. Consider the source is people need a house to live in. Yes, of course, yes. People need to move, needs change, businesses change, jobs change, family situations change. There's going to continue being homes that need to be sold and people who need to buy a home. So whether that's new construction or existing, the market is still going to be a solid one from all that I am seeing, unless we end up with a Enron or the federal government, the Fed, adjusting interest rates due to something like COVID. There really takes something major to upset the apple cart. Jobs, if they continue on, there's some concern in the jobs market, but everything is adjusting, and don't see too many changes coming down the road. But anyway, any real estate questions, any real estate needs that you or someone that you care about has, I'm here for you. Jim Hood, Key Realty One Kentucky, Key Realty in Ohio. Take care and Stay warm.